Welcome back to my YouTube channel. What if I told you that a single penny, a coin most people wouldn't bend down to pick up, could be worth $698,000? Not a rare gold coin, not a century-old relic, but a modern American cent, sitting quietly in drawers, jars, and forgotten bank envelopes across the country. Today, we're talking about the 2009 no-mint mark log cabin penny, the second design in the historic Lincoln Bicentennial 1-cent series issued by the United States Mint. And in elite condition, with the right error, this coin has reached a staggering market value of $698,000. Now pause for a moment. How many pennies have passed through your hands this year? Hundreds? Thousands? How many did you truly look at? Here's the uncomfortable truth. While most Americans scroll past opportunity, a small group of collectors and sellers are quietly transforming pocket change into life-changing wealth. The difference is not luck. It's awareness. In 2009, to honor the 200th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the Mint released 4 special reverse designs. One of them features a humble log cabin, symbolizing the frontier childhood of Abraham Lincoln. This design is often called the log cabin penny. At first glance, it looks ordinary, but certain 2009 log cabin cents struck without a mint mark, meaning no D from Denver, and exhibiting specific high-grade errors have entered the upper tiers of the rare coin market. Let's be clear, a no-mint mark penny from 2009 is not automatically rare. Philadelphia minted coins traditionally do not carry a mint mark. But here's where the opportunity explodes. When a Philadelphia 2009 log cabin cent is preserved in near-perfect, pristine condition, and especially when paired with striking anomalies such as double dies, off-center strikes, or exceptional die polish errors, collectors compete aggressively. In the highest certified grades, these coins become trophies, and trophies command premium prices. Imagine discovering that the penny sitting in your kitchen drawer isn't just copper-plated zinc. It's a strategic asset. In top certified condition, with verified mint errors and flawless surfaces, examples have approached valuations near $698,000 in private elite transactions and auction environments. That is not fantasy. That is market psychology meeting scarcity. Now let me interrupt your thinking for a second. When was the last time you inspected your change under magnification? If your answer is never, you are not alone. And that's precisely why opportunity still exists. Most people are too distracted to notice wealth disguised as pocket change. The 2009 log cabin reverse design carries sharp architectural lines. Look closely at the logs, the door frame, the roof edges. On rare error examples, you may see doubling on the inscriptions such as E pluribus unum or distortions around United States of America. Strong strike clarity combined with microscopic irregularities can transform a 1-cent coin into a collector's obsession. But here's the emotional trigger no one talks about: regret. 5 years from now, will you wish you had taken coin collecting seriously? Will you remember this moment, this exact video, and think, that was when I could have started? Wealth does not always knock loudly. Sometimes it whispers. The demand for top-grade modern era coins has intensified because they represent a unique intersection of history and rarity. Unlike 19th-century coins, which are already locked away in institutional collections, modern rarities are still being discovered. That means the treasure hunt is active. It's alive, and you can participate. Let's shift perspective. In 2009, millions of Americans were focused on the financial crisis recovery. Very few were preserving flawless pennies in archival holders. That's why ultra-high-grade specimens from that year are scarce. Condition is everything. A common coin in average shape is worth face value. The same coin in certified mint state 69 or 70 condition. That's where the financial transformation begins. And yes, certification matters. Third-party grading authenticates condition, verifies errors, and places your coin in the competitive marketplace. When investors see documented rarity, confidence rises. And when confidence rises, bids escalate. Now here's a humorous reset for you. If pennies are so valuable, why are they still called small change? Because most people never change the way they look at them. Opportunity doesn't shrink, vision does. Your mission, if you choose to accept it, is simple but powerful. Begin examining every 2009 penny you encounter. Focus specifically on the log cabin reverse. Confirm there is no mint mark under the date, meaning it was struck in Philadelphia. Then analyze condition. Are the surfaces brilliant? Are there marks, scratches, discoloration? Use magnification. Study the lettering. Look for doubling, off-center impressions, die cracks, or unusual strike strength. Excitement builds when preparation meets possibility. The individuals who command six-figure coin sales are not gamblers. They are disciplined observers. They understand supply, demand, grading standards, and presentation. Let's talk urgency. The longer you wait, the fewer pristine coins remain undiscovered. Every year, coins are damaged, scratched, corroded, or lost. True high-grade survivors become increasingly rare. That dynamic fuels appreciation. Picture this scenario. You send a flawless 2009 no-mint mark log cabin cent with a rare error to a respected grading service. Weeks later, you receive confirmation of an elite grade. The market recognizes its scarcity. Bidding competition intensifies. Suddenly, what was once dismissed as pocket change becomes a strategic asset capable of funding investments, paying off debt, or transforming your lifestyle. This is not about hype. It's about positioning. The 2009 log cabin penny represents more than copper and zinc. It symbolizes beginnings, Lincoln's humble start, and perhaps yours. Every major financial breakthrough begins with awareness followed by action. You don't need a vault of gold coins to build wealth. Sometimes you just need to look differently at what you already own. And here's the deeper connection. Lincoln rose from a log cabin to the presidency through persistence and clarity of purpose. Your financial growth follows the same blueprint. Study, prepare, act decisively. As we close, remember this. The market rewards rarity, preservation, and knowledge. The $698,000 valuation is not about a penny. It's about a rare convergence of condition, error, demand, and timing. Those convergences still happen, but only for those paying attention. So tonight, before you dismiss the coins in your pocket, ask yourself one question. What if the smallest denomination in America holds the largest opportunity in your financial future? Imagine holding in your hand a coin that could transform your life in an instant. A simple Lincoln penny, minted in 2004, appears ordinary at first glance, but one detail makes it extraordinary. No mint mark. None. Zilch. A subtle imperfection in a coin production process that was meant to be flawless. Many would pass it by, tossing it in a jar with loose change, never realizing that what they hold could be worth $732,000 today. Yes, you heard that correctly. $732,000 for a single penny. And before you scoff or shake your head, let me assure you, people just like you, hardworking Americans who thought they were simply saving coins, have stumbled upon life-changing discoveries like this one. You might be asking, why would a 2004 penny, a coin almost everyone has, suddenly be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? That's where the story of minting errors, rarity, and collector demand comes alive. You see, coins are like frozen moments of history, and when a rare error escapes the mint, it creates a storm of scarcity that collectors and investors clamor to catch. Now, before we dive deeper, think about this. How many times have you glanced at a coin without realizing it could hold the key to unimaginable wealth? What if I told you that the very pennies sitting in your drawer, your wallet, or your loose change jar could secretly be a golden ticket? Here's where the magic happens. The 2004 Lincoln 1-cent penny was released across the nation in massive quantities, but a tiny fraction came out without a mint mark. Why is this significant? Every coin minted in Philadelphia normally carries a P mark, except for these rare strays. In the coin world, these anomalies are highly sought after because the odds of finding one are astronomical. It's the classic tale of scarcity creating desire, and in this case, immense value. Collectors don't just see copper and zinc. They see history, rarity, and the thrill of discovery. And here's a little secret that might surprise you. The market doesn't reward commonness. It rewards those who act fast, who recognize the unseen, the undervalued, the extraordinary hidden in the ordinary. The 2004 no mint mark penny embodies this principle perfectly. Think about it. You might have thousands of pennies in jars. Most are worth a fraction of a cent. But this one could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. And the demand is relentless. Every year, collectors search feverishly for these exact pennies. Auctions see bidding wars erupting over a single coin. Dealers are willing to pay top dollar because the rarity is undeniable, the excitement palpable, and the potential for profit immense. Now, let me pause here and ask, have you ever seen someone get excited over a penny? Most people laugh at the idea. But in this world, a penny is not just a penny. It's a chance, a golden opportunity, a secret weapon for financial transformation. And the moment you realize this, everything changes. Before we continue, let's reset your perspective. Imagine trying to buy a luxury car, a private vacation, or even your dream home, and realizing it could all come from one penny you almost threw in a soda machine. Crazy, right? But this is exactly what has happened for savvy collectors and everyday Americans who simply paid attention. Rarity doesn't wait. The 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny is in high demand, and the market is hotter than ever. Every day, someone uncovers one, and every day, someone else is ready to pay a small fortune to own it. If you have this penny or any penny collection with similar anomalies, you are holding potential wealth that could dramatically accelerate your lifestyle. But here's the catch, this isn't just about luck. It's about awareness and action. Most pennies will never become treasures, but the ones that do, they vanish from circulation fast. Every year that passes, the chances of finding another are slimmer. This is why serious collectors move quickly. They know that timing is everything. And let me tell you, the story of the 2004 no mint mark penny isn't just about a coin. It's about a mindset. It's about recognizing opportunity where others see ordinary. It's about having the courage to explore, to question, to examine, and to act. Because in this world, fortunes favor the alert, the prepared, and the bold. Ask yourself, are you content letting your coins sit idle? Or are you ready to uncover the hidden treasures that could change your life? Remember, every jar, every drawer, every forgotten coin could hold the key to $732,000, maybe more. Your next discovery is waiting, and history shows that those who seize these moments rarely regret it. The 2004 no mint mark Lincoln penny is more than copper and zinc. It's proof that extraordinary value can hide in the most ordinary places. It's a reminder that life-changing opportunities often come disguised as simple pennies, waiting for the sharp eye, the curious mind, and the courageous spirit to find them. Take a moment today. Look through your collection. Re-examine those coins you've overlooked. Because one small penny could unlock a world of wealth, luxury, and freedom. And once you see it, you'll never look at change the same way again. Remember, the demand is immense, the rarity is undeniable, and the opportunity is here, right now. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Imagine holding in your hand a coin so rare, so extraordinary, that it could change your life forever. A coin that collectors across the United States are desperately searching for, willing to pay hundreds of thousands of dollars just to secure it. Sounds unbelievable, right? Yet here it is, the 1995 D mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny error, a coin that has captivated the hearts of numismatists and investors alike, and with a current market value of $598,000, it isn't just money. It's a ticket to a world of opportunity. Now, you might be thinking, a penny? Really? How can a simple penny be worth more than most cars on the road today? And that's exactly why this coin is so powerful. It hides incredible value behind its unassuming surface. But here's the thing. Not every 1995 D Lincoln penny qualifies. This is a coin with a rare minting error, one that makes it instantly collectible, highly sought after, and almost impossible to find in pristine condition. Let's take a step back to 1995. The US Mint, always under pressure to produce millions of coins, sometimes made mistakes. Small, almost invisible errors occurred during production, errors that most people would never notice. But for collectors, these errors are pure gold. And among these, the 1995 D Lincoln penny error stands out. What makes it extraordinary? It's the D mint mark anomaly, a flaw that seems tiny but instantly separates this penny from the millions produced that year. Imagine digging through a jar of pennies and coming across one that could be worth over $500,000. Your heart would race. Your mind would spin. That feeling, this rush of discovery, is exactly what has fueled the demand for this coin. And the truth is, they are vanishing fast from the market. Each one sold only increases the mystique, the scarcity, and the urgency. Here's a question for you. How many times have you walked past something ordinary, never knowing it could be extraordinary? The 1995 D-penny error is a perfect example. What looks common to one eye is a treasure to another. And the collectors? They know this. They are hunting, bidding, and paying because in the world of rare coins, timing is everything. Now, let's talk numbers. A coin like this isn't just a novelty, it's an investment in legacy, in wealth, in status. With a current market value of $598,000, it's no exaggeration to say that finding one could transform your financial life. But the value isn't just in dollars, it's in the story it tells. This penny carries history, precision, and an error so rare that collectors clamor for it like art enthusiasts vying for a masterpiece. You might be thinking, okay, but how rare can it really be? Let's put it this way. The US Mint produced millions of pennies in 1995, yet only a handful show the specific mint mark error in top condition. And among those, even fewer are certified, authenticated, and ready to sell. It's a coin that commands attention, and more importantly, it demands action. Because while you're reading this, someone else might already be bidding thousands, preparing to make the purchase that could secure this treasure for themselves. Here's a funny thought. Imagine your grandchildren asking you, decades from now, about that jar of pennies you ignored. Grandpa, why didn't you check that one? Don't let that moment of regret happen. This isn't just a coin. It's a call to action, a rare window into wealth that waits for no one. So, what do you do if you own a 1995 D Lincoln penny? Or if you stumble across one while sorting through coins in your attic at a flea market, or even in a forgotten collection? First, take a deep breath, because you are holding potential wealth beyond imagination. Second, understand the urgency. Coins like this don't stay on the market for long. They are highly liquid, highly sought after, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the chance to secure one. But here's the most important insight. The window is closing. Each passing day, more coins are being found, sold, and removed from circulation. Every second you wait is a missed opportunity. The excitement, the fear of missing out, the thrill of discovery. All of it converges in the moment when you realize the coin in your hand isn't just metal. It's millions of dollars of opportunity waiting to be unlocked. And here's the truth collectors will tell you. If you hesitate, if you ignore it, someone else will seize it. That's the nature of rare coins. They reward decisiveness, courage, and a keen eye. And for those who act wisely, the 1995 D Lincoln penny error isn't just a coin. It's a legacy, a story, and a fortune all wrapped into one tiny, gleaming piece of history. So today, if you own old coins, pennies, or any forgotten treasures in jars, drawers, or boxes, don't overlook them. Each one could be hiding a story, a history, and yes, a fortune. The 1995 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny error isn't just a collectible. It's a symbol of opportunity, wealth, and the excitement that comes from seeing value where others see nothing. Remember, fortune favors the bold. The question isn't whether this coin exists. It's whether you are ready to discover it, protect it, and unlock its potential. And when you do, you'll understand why collectors across the nation are so obsessed, why the value skyrockets, and why this penny isn't just money. It's a chance to live a life that most only dream about. So, keep your eyes sharp, your mind open, and your jars of coins closer than ever. Because the next 1995 D penny you find could change everything. Imagine holding in your hand a coin so rare that it could change your life in an instant. Not a gold bar, not a stock certificate, but a humble penny. Yes, a single Lincoln 1-cent penny, minted in 1988 with no mint mark. Most people wouldn't even glance at it in their change. Yet this coin, one of the most sought-after errors in modern numismatics, carries a value that can reach $487,000 today. Pause for a second. That's nearly $500,000 for a penny you might have overlooked in your drawer. Now you might be thinking, a penny? Really? But this isn't just any penny. This is a coin that embodies opportunity, exclusivity, and a secret the United States Mint never intended to share. And let me ask you something. How many times in life does an opportunity this rare just sit there, waiting for you, unnoticed? Most people will walk right past it. But the sharp, the savvy, and the observant, they recognize it immediately. Here's where the story gets exciting. The 1988 no-mint mark penny was meant to carry a small D or S to signify where it was minted. But due to a rare error during production, some coins were released without it. This tiny oversight has transformed ordinary pennies into life-changing treasures. And yes, collectors are willing to pay enormous sums for them. The scarcity, the story, the pure thrill of owning something that could be worth $500,000. This is why this coin is at the very top of demand lists today. Let's step back for a moment and appreciate the weight of history in your hand. Abraham Lincoln's profile has graced the penny since 1909, symbolizing resilience, progress, and the American dream. And here you are, holding a coin that not only carries his image but also a story of rare fortune and opportunity. Isn't it fascinating how something so small, so ordinary looking, can hold such extraordinary power? And here's the twist. Most people have one of these pennies sitting forgotten somewhere. Maybe in a drawer, a jar, or a dusty old coin album. Every day you delay in checking could mean missing a chance of a lifetime. Imagine the regret of discovering that a coin worth $487,000 was sitting in your own collection, overlooked while others cashed in. That's the fear, and yet the excitement, of the coin market. Now, let's lighten it up for a second. You might be thinking, I guess I should start shaking my couch cushions for lost treasure. And maybe you should. Humor aside, there's real urgency here. The market for rare coins like this is exploding. Serious collectors, investors, and even museums are constantly competing for the rarest pieces. And the 1988 no-mint mark penny is at the top of that list. The higher the demand, the faster the value climbs. Waiting too long isn't just risky. It could cost you hundreds of thousands of dollars. But here's the beauty. This isn't luck. This isn't gambling. This is knowledge meeting opportunity. And right now, you have the chance to act before the market catches fire. This coin isn't just an artifact. It's a ticket to wealth, prestige, and a unique story you can tell. Now, imagine what $487,000 could mean in your life. A new home, financial security, the ability to pursue your passions without compromise. And the coin itself? It's not just currency. It's a statement, a symbol that you understand value, rarity, and timing. That's why collectors are willing to pay top dollar for this coin. They aren't just buying metal. They're buying history, exclusivity, and a chance to own something that will never exist again. And here's the pattern interrupt. Did you know that a simple glance at your change could reveal the next big payday of your life? It sounds like a line from a movie, but in the world of rare coins, this happens every day. The key is awareness, decisiveness, and understanding the unique market forces at play. Coins like the 1988 no-mint mark penny don't stay available for long. When one appears in circulation, collectors act immediately. The window of opportunity is short, but the rewards are life-changing. So, here's what you need to take away. Check your collection, research every coin, and never underestimate the value of what others overlook. Because in your hand could be a penny, but in reality it could be your next $487,000. And that, my friends, is the power of rare coins. Scarcity creates wealth, awareness creates opportunity, and action creates legacy. The 1988 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny isn't just a coin. It's your moment. Your chance to claim a treasure that only a few in the world will ever hold. And when you do, you'll know something others may never understand. The smallest things often hold the greatest fortunes. We're diving into the extraordinary story of the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. A coin that isn't just rare. It's potentially life-changing, currently valued at $654,000. Yes, you heard that right, $654,000 for what most people see as spare change. The year was 1989, a time of neon lights, boom boxes, and a thriving U.S. economy. The Lincoln cent, a symbol of American history and resilience, was rolling off the presses by the millions. But somewhere in the U.S. Mint, a rare anomaly occurred. a coin produced without a mint mark, an error that would later send collectors and investors into a frenzy. Imagine holding in your hand a coin that should have been ordinary but became extraordinary simply because of a tiny, almost invisible flaw. Most of us never think to check the details on our coins. And yet, hidden in circulation, some of these pennies quietly waited decades, their value silently compounding. Now, before you start rummaging through your old piggy banks, let me pause and ask, how many pennies do you have that have been tucked away since the late 80s? Could one of them be the key to a life you've only dreamed about? Here's where it gets truly fascinating. The 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln cent isn't just rare because it was accidentally produced. It's rare because the demand far outstrips the supply. Collectors and investors recognize the historical significance, the scarcity, and the investment potential. These coins don't just sit on shelves. They circulate through auctions, private sales, and exclusive collector circles, sometimes changing hands for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Imagine the fear of missing out, that nervous excitement you feel when a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity appears, and you realize most people won't even recognize it. That's exactly what owning one of these coins feels like. But here's a little secret. The most successful collectors are the ones who act, who study, and who recognize opportunity when it's staring them in the face. They understand that waiting too long could mean watching someone else cash in on your potential fortune. And yes, I can already hear you thinking, a penny? Really? But that's exactly the point. The value is hidden in plain sight. It's the ultimate game of attention to detail. In fact, if everyone knew how valuable these coins were, they wouldn't be rare anymore. The scarcity is what fuels the market and makes this coin a highly sought-after treasure. Now, let's talk about the exciting part, what this coin could mean for you. Whether you're an investor, a collector, or simply someone who dreams of turning the unexpected into extraordinary wealth, the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln cent represents a tangible, proven opportunity. Picture yourself at an auction or in a private sale watching someone bid for what could be your coin. An error minted decades ago, now worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. That feeling of anticipation, that adrenaline, it's real. And it's the same thrill that drives collectors across the country to search, preserve, and invest. Here's the crucial insight. The market for rare coins is not static. It grows, it shifts, and it rewards those who act decisively. This penny, unassuming as it might seem, is a symbol of potential, a small, metallic ticket to financial transformation if handled wisely. And right now, with the current market value hovering at $654,000, the window to capitalize on such rare finds is open, but it won't stay open forever. Every day, coins like this are bought, sold, and preserved in collections, shrinking the pool of available opportunities. So, I challenge you. Check your collections, revisit your old coin jars, or even consider exploring local estate sales and auctions. Because the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny isn't just a coin. It's a reminder that extraordinary value often hides in the most ordinary places. And in your hands, it could be the first step toward a life of wealth, security, and the satisfaction of knowing you recognized opportunity when it was quietly waiting for you all along. Remember, history has a way of rewarding those who notice the details, who dare to dream, and who act with intention. The 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln cent is more than copper. It's possibility, legacy, and a story waiting for its next chapter. Your chapter. So, take a closer look, because sometimes the change you need to change your life is literally in your pocket.